Good morning, friends. Today, after a long time, we are going to have some observations on the Mathematica. As you know, the entire Mathematica is filled with different nature of the medicines, as well as there are large medicines, there are small medicines. So, the group of medicines varying according to the information that has been gathered and accumulated into the Mathematica. And in this course, there are many medicines which remain unexplored, yet they have got the wonderful experiences, wonderful actions which have been observed on the individual person from time to time. Among these, there are the medicines which is also which is very important, and this one is uh, from the plant kingdom. There is a medicines which is of the very wide spread, very beautiful and wonderful experience when you go to this medicine. But when you go into the different medicals, the informations are very little, they are very rare and very few numbers of the symptoms are recorded. So friends, today let us go into the details of the medicine. It is Abies Candensis. See, the Abies family is also a very large family, belongs to the finest group of the family, where the fruits are like the cone pepper and the leaves are like the spice. Its name Candensis, it comes with the nativity, it reflects the nativity where this plant is grown widely, and or you may say that the native place for this medicine. So Abies candensis belongs to the Canada, and it originated from that place and has spread to some other areas also. But the things that is grown there have been potentized as a medicine in our homeopathic medica. Friends, it is also known as Canadian hemlock or Eastern hemlock, or it is also known as the Suga candensis. We have a very emotional understanding from the great poet and the nature's beloved poet Robert Frost, who wrote a beautiful line about this medicine. The way the crow swooped down me on me, just on snow from a hemlock tree, had given my heart a change of mood, saved some part of the day as I do. Hence, this line reflects the utility of this medicine. That it is for the changed state of the mood, and it has saved, and it has given a wonderful turning point for many of the people in those eras. Friends, Abies candensis, also known as Suga candensis, as I told you earlier also, and hemlock spruce and eastern hemlock, and the basic habitat, the place is eastern United States, bordering Canada. The tree casts a considerable shadow in which only its own seedlings can flourish. So you see, under the large tree, it is said that the proverb is that very nothing can grow, and this comes true with this medicine as it can be. It is a valuable evergreen landscape tree with a height ranging from 18 to 21 meters tall and with 6 to 6.9 diameter, and it is found in the full eastern forest. The branches are very slender and nearly horizontal, upmost just at their apex, Unlike other sugar, it has a row of inverse needles along its branches, making it wide and the stipes visible. And as all Abies group have got cones, which are very smallest. This Abies Candensis are amongst the smallest of all conifers. The cones are the smallest than any other Abies members. The extract of the bark is used for tanning. The primary use started with the tanning process. From flow of the juice from incision in the bark is much less than most of the species. At the time of late maturity, spontaneous exudations partly evaporate, hardening on the back, which is stripe broken into pieces and boiled in water. The melted piece is skimmed off and boiled for a second time. Since the Canada peach is a marked rubefacient, the liquid extract has been used as an astringent. It resembles the rattan in its action, and it was introduced in homeopathy by Gatchell in 1873. You see the wonderful extract coming out has been, which gives you a shape of beautiful crystal. This medicine is prepared from the fresh hemlock boughs, the tincture of fresh inner bark, and a specific medicine fineness. Candensis is a new Latin term that I told you, meaning of Canada, which is used in taxonomic species which are indigenous to or strongly associated with the Canada. There are several therapies has been associated with the Candensis. The gastric irritation is prominent and vomiting in cholera. That's why in earlier days, it was one of the important medicines for the gastric irritations and vomiting to that like of the cholera, and which is very prevalent in the Canadian region. It is morbus, licoria are there, and prolapsus uteri has been noticed. Chronic diarrhea and dysentery is one of the important things that has been observed, and irritation of the urinary organ. Croup, rheumatism, eczema, asthenic cataract conditions with feeble digestion and mucous membrane. So huge bronchial secretions. So as you see from all these indications that the great involvement is there basically for the mucous membrane, the internal lining of the internal organs. So the basic actions you can assume that it is on the mucous membrane of the internal organs. Since it has produced three medicines, three nature of the medicine. The gums. It is used in the form of a plaster in rheumatism and hindered complaints. The volatile oil of this or tincture of the fresh bone used as a diuretic in disease of the organ, urinary organ. And third, where the tribenthenate remedy is indicated as a tincture of fresh inner bark and astringent with a specific property used locally and internally in catarrh. It is a large order coming from cone-bearing plant. From this order, we obtain different varieties of pine, hemlock, and spruce from which the various preparations of turpentine have been obtained. These are or serves mostly evergreen, usually resinous leaves like a stick or a still line. Flower are monoecious or dioecious, and male flower is dioecious cactin and female flower is in the cone. Fruit usually a woody cone or sometimes they vary. They are seen of the world, chiefly in cold regions. You see the beautiful look of the cone coming out from this Candensis. And even we see that the people are using it as a decorative material for their drawing rooms and other places. This family, we have several medicines. It is also known as the Candensis family. You see the Abies, Candensis, Nigra, Cyprus australis, Cyprus Laodicea, all the names that is there by the side, they represent the place from where it originated. Larix decidua, Pinus cyprus, Pinus lambretina, Pinus pleuretis, Pix liquida, Sabina juniperus, Scadera semipinus, Taxus bucca, one of the another beautiful medicine, and Terebinthina and Terebinthina chios, Puja and Puja occidentally, they belong into the same family. Being the family of the Puja, you can still imagine how this Abies nigra, the Abies Candensis can be and may have the relationship or similarity with the Puja of the. So it has been imperfectly proved. As I told you, it is imperfectly proved. It has marked symptoms, but it has marked symptoms which will serve to indicate in any cases of disease in which they are very prominent. Great appetite is one of the important features where it makes the patient to overeat, gnawing hunger, faint feeling in epigastrium. Among the peculiar sensations are a feeling as if the right lung and liver were small and hard, pain beneath right scapula. The patient lies with the leg drawn up. This is the peculiarity character where you can observe. You have to look deeply when you are observing the patient drawn up and shivering as if blood turned to the cold water. The leg drawn up, not under, as if something is scratching within the mouth and scratching within the stomach, so that they can eat the things like a lion or a dog, and they get better. See the coldness of the finger coming up, which has turned its color because of the sensation of blood being turned into the cold water. The mucous membranes are greatly affected. So we can summarize these phenomena as the mucous membrane, affections of the mucous membrane, catarrhal conditions of the stomach. There is a peculiar craving and chilly sensation that are very characteristic, especially for women when you find this. Probably due to defective nutrition with debility. Respirations and heart actions labored, wants to lie down all the time, and skin cold and clammy, hands cold, very faint, right lungs and liver feels small and hard and weak. Now coming to the mental area, you can feel that the patient is quite careless but easily fretted. A tipsy feeling of a swimming of the head, it feels lightheaded. A feeling like that produced by a style in the outer canthus of the left eye. Gapping, drowsy, great restlessness at night with tossing from side to side. These are the lines from Ellen's encyclopedia. Then patients are very greedy, and cupidity is one of the important characteristics. In eating, we have the increased hunger, tendency to overeat, tendency to eat far beyond the capacity of the stomach, gnawing hunger, faint feelings in epigastria, and also known as canine hunger and torpid liver. The cupidity A strong desire for the sexual and for the possession of money, greed, sex, and possessiveness, it makes the medicines to be the possessive medicine. And all these things, when the problem, they overeat themselves, when they are overfed with something, they have got exclamations, what has happened that person is stupefied? And during vertigo, inability to perform mental work, great prostration, want to lie down all the time, external displacement and indigestion, cold calm skin, cold damp and sensation of lightness in head, swimming of brain as if top of the head were congested. So see the things which it starts with the excitement, which starts with the carelessness, and then followed by the excited state and resulted into the stupefied state. Their patients are very chilly. These type of the patients are very chilly, shivering as blood turned to the cold water, chilly as if the water is there, and coldness of back still extending up and down, back between the scapula, especially in women with uterine displacement, scanty viscid fits are there. Then another important feature is the distension of abdomen, which includes palpitations and difficult respirations, flatulence, and the positive factors are the flatulence disturbs the heart action, bring in the bowel after eating and great appetite. Sensation of lump in stomach, as if foods are lodged in the stomach. So they were eating and eating and eating, and now it seems that now they cannot. The peristaltic movement has stopped, and the stomach is not moving here, and the food are lodged in the stomach. Palpitations after eating from flatulence, which is ameliorated by the eating. See, the palpitation is there, and it is, but it is better by the eating. The entire symptoms are better by the eating, even if the stomach is full beyond the capacity they like and they want to eat. The right lungs and liver are very small and hard. Pain, right hypochondria extending to right scapula, sensation wet cloths on back, and sleep positions with limb drawn up. These are the peculiarity of this medicine. Sensation of wet cloth on the back. Patient will tell you that they are feeling very cold, as if some wet towel is there. They have the experience of the wet towel while taking a bath. So this wet towel sensation you can feel with this patient. They have the involuntary urination, and when they strain for makes any strain, the straining at stool or when laughing, the urine passes involuntarily. So laughing and straining, whenever the body is exerted or stress is made, they start urinating. So uterine displacement is another important feature, which is aggravated by the standing long and sitting. It is ameliorated by it is better and better by the faint feeling in pelvis and indigestion. When prolapsus is the symptoms of general defective nutrition with a little or no congestion, CPI ill, two are Abies Candensis, Altrium colon, Calcarea flow, Nectrum node, Helonius, it are the important close medicines for this, according to the Carrington. Uterus are sore and tender, which is better by the patient. They have a big list for the different type of the food because they have the capacity of hunger. They eat So they have the different variety, they need the different variety. With a large number of the items which they like, very much raw food, artichoke, coarse food, digestible substance, even the things which is not to be eaten, and like the earth, pencil, chalk, meat, pickled meat, pickles, pungent radishes, sour spices, turnip and vegetables, all type of the food. And often they develop aversion for the artichoke, meat, pickles and sour. And tea are the worst factor for this medicine. We can compare these medicines with the Nux vomica, pulpetula, and Abies nigracis, and Abies nigracis and hydroxis. The Abies nigracis and Abies candensis have the close relationship, very much similarity of the symptoms. And in synthesis repertory, you will find only 199 books. There are the causative factors, elements, discord between friends, parents, and only 15 rubrics where it has got single indications for the synthesis, which makes this medicine superior presentation with these single medicine rubrics. So, hence, it is one of the important contributions to our Materia Medica, but it needs our consideration to utilize them with the different understanding. We have to draw imaginative power, observation power, so that we can have a better idea about the indications. So a small information needs large observation, big observation. You have to very acute observations is required for all those medicines which have got few numbers of the medicines, where the written words are very limited, and it has to be explored by combining situations with the understanding and the things of the. So seeing little and thinking great is one of the important lessons that we get from the medicine, or make it a useful medicine for all the rare group of the medicines from our Materia Medica. This is a wonderful presentation that I have tried to make so that we can have a better understanding of the Materia Medica, and how to study the Materia Medica is also important understanding that one I wanted to share with you. So then with these words, I thank you very much for giving me a patience listening and for this great medicine with few symptoms. Thank you very much.